Okay, back in March of 2015, my student loan was about $94,741. And I got a call from the student loan representative. She said, Martin, if you don't pay your student loan because you're no longer eligible to keep it on deferment, we're going to take your taxes or we're going to start garnishing my wages. And the only reason I took that call was because I was having a good day and decided, hey, let me just see what this person's saying. And I listened to him. And then I said, okay, I see what you're saying. I needed to be responsible and pay the loan. So then and the minimum payment was about $547. Okay, so okay, I'll set that month aside minimum to pay, and then I'll try to pay a little bit extra. And I thought I had about $2,000 saved. So I said, okay, I have about 4 months of payment. So I wouldn't have to adjust my spending habits at the moment. And then what ended up happening was, I owned a couple of duplexes and the tenants didn't pay the rent, and on top of that I had to refurbish a unit to get it ready for rent, so that extra $2,000 I had saved got spent. So that was problem number one. Problem number two was I also started getting supplemental tax bills from the state, so that each of them was about $300 for this, $400 for that, and that basically drained all the extra money I had. So my plan of just saving my way to trying to pay the student loan out of my existing income wasn't going to work. So then I decided, okay, what am I going to do? And basically what I ended up doing is I ended up getting different jobs, and I using all my income, just the different jobs to at least pay the $547 on the loan. And then back in then I was making great progress. So it was at 94,000 something, and back in 2017 I'd gotten a loan to below 60,000. And then what happens was my car transmission went out, and it would have cost $7,000 to fix the transmission. So I decided not to do it, and I had to get a new car. Ended up putting in $2,000 for that. So that ended up taking a second emergency money I had to help me pay my student loan. And then in 2018, I ended up getting into another car accident, and so then I ended up having a new car, so that took all my extra money. So basically, every time I thought, okay, I have some money saved up where first I tried saving my way to the student loan. Wasn't able to do that because my tenants didn't pay the rent. So then I got rid of all the property. Okay, I'll try to save my way to getting that student loan again. What happens? Car issue. Okay, I'll try it one more time. Out of my existing income, I'm going to try to save, but another car incident. So then what it ended up starting to do was, okay, I can't save my way to paying the student loan off. I'm going to have to pay more. I'm going to have to just work more. So then I started getting different jobs. I worked at Macy's Christmas. I worked at Team Play event. I worked like for Margarita Fun Run. I've worked at a banquet server at UC Riverside. So in addition to my income, I would always find a way to bring in an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month to help pay that loan off, because the student loan was $547. That's only interest. So then anything above that would go to reducing the principal. So you can imagine how much I ended up spending toward paying that loan off. And then, let's see, change plan. And so now, look back now, this is August 2019, I looked up and the student loan was paid off below $40,000. And my goal now is by January 2020 to see if I can't get it below, before January 2020, I'm going to get it below $35,000, because my goal is to pay at least $1,000 a month. But my journey started where first, okay, I'm gonna pay my student loan, and I'll just plan forward to getting a call from the student loan representative, making sure I took that opportunity to solidify with myself that I was gonna pay it off. And then during my journey, had the issue with my card, issue with the tenant, so there's always something coming up where I had to change my plan, where I thought I could save towards student loan. I realized the only way I could do it was make more money. But I realized during that journey of making more money, like I learned skills, I learned sales, and also I've learned also to build like a bigger cushion that I thought I would need, because I learned I'd have to spend more, bring in more than I possibly expected, and do more. So that's why I always say there's no weekends for me till this loan is paid off. So this is countdown day to Vegas. Day number 6, just a little highlight of my student loan, how we're going to Vegas to see if we can take $1,000 and win $547. That's just a minimum payment on my student loan. But back in March 2015, it was at a high of $94,000, and I went through since then I went through a Beamer, 2 cars, lost a bunch of property, and also, like, even this month I got an unexpected tax bill that I have to pay that's going to reduce the amount of money I can pay on my student loan, but we're going to get it paid off, and that's why we're going to Vegas.